Good afternoon. Boy, I'm tired. Welcome to week 6. We just want to bring week 5 to a close and say thank you very much for your participation. This class is really squaring away. Your work looks really, really good. Your tests are excellent. And just to really appreciate how you're putting your hearts and your minds into this study of child psychology. Very, very exciting. And as this week we're drawing this second unit to a close, talking about children in the first 2 years. There's a lot of interesting issues, and I appreciate, especially last week, and we had kind of a tough question, a question about co-sleeping. Well, why is it that most people around the world sleep in the same bed as their children, and yet we as Americans can point at all of these disadvantages, like a lot of people see SIDS rolling on your children and stuff like that. I don't know that I'm a proponent of it. I'm probably more of a proponent of just not worrying about the things that we worry about. I think we probably, as parents, worry about things that we don't really need to worry about. Most of us kind of turn that on. But families that I've seen that use the family bed like that turn out just fine. Children like each other, they're good, they have social skills and all, so there's no less to worry about. People don't generally roll on their children, by the way. That's one of those things, is an instinct of your parent. As a parent, you're aware of your child, so you probably wouldn't really roll on them unless you were inebriated, and well, that would be another thing altogether, wouldn't it? I just wanted to highlight some names. I think all of you did an excellent job with this discussion. Again, remember, if I name some names, it's not because nobody else did well. It's just more that I'm really trying to capture everybody. But particularly I wanted to mention excellent answers by Lena and Amber and Rocky and Logan. And I'm trying to get everybody's name in here, so keep going. All of you did well with this one. It's good things to think about, and I think that's going to lead us into this next part of the course, where we're talking about in Chapter 7 the psychosocial development of children. Particularly look at things like emotional development. Sometimes we think of emotions really as only having to do with us, but emotional development is really necessary and essential to our development, as we're really concerned about how children get along with other children and with adults and all. Central to this emotional development business is the issue of how do we regulate our emotions? How do we accept that we feel a certain way and then go from that to not necessarily acting out and hurting someone else, but really just affirming, I feel this way, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling a certain way, but I want to learn the appropriateness of when and where I express that emotion. Something else that's important for social development and social orientation is the idea of playing and interacting with other people, particularly adults. And I think sometimes we think playing should only be with other children. Well, and that doesn't really work, and the reason it doesn't really work is because where do you learn how to act? Where do you learn how to behave? You can't really do that if you don't know. You can't do that from another child the same age. We really learn a lot of these things, like the emotional regulation I was talking about, sharing and caring about other people, from watching adults. Okay, so as an adult, I want to make sure that my children see me with an active program of being pro-social and kind and compassionate, and I want to treat them that way. And in that, they'll then model that in their own lives. So that's really important. Okay, look at all the social contexts of development. Look at how children develop the idea of the significant other. Who is that person that you look to as your model? Okay, whether that's a formal or an informal relationship like that. Okay, so this has been an exciting week, and I hope you really enjoy it. Take care of yourselves, please, and have a great 6th week.